All right, I guess we're actually... I don't read these very often. I just kind of briefly go through them and see what is happening. But I'm going to go through this, and I think I'll make like a little combination thing here because I don't think I've posted this on my React channel yet. But this is the This Week in Star Citizen, which they do every Monday, or, you know, if there's a Monday holiday, maybe on a Tuesday. Oh, I clicked the wrong. Here, we'll look at it here so it's a little easier to read. And it starts off with something I really want to talk to you guys about because this is super weird. I talked about it a lot on Week in Review, but just in case you guys didn't see it, and a lot of you guys, honestly, I think more people watch the React channel now than watch the main channel. So this has got to get out there, dude, because this is so bad. We've started a series of spotlights on things to do in the verse last week, with the first one covering the Arlington bounty mission chain. Loved this. This is such a great initiative. Okay? It's a really great initiative. The series is going to run out very quickly, but still a good initiative. I gotta say, I really like it. Whether it's your first time taking on an Idris or you're a veteran hunter, check out the Mission Spotlight. Now, we're going to check out the Mission Spotlight. Okay? For more info. A few offers to get your hangar ready for action and a chance to win some explosive prizes after taking Arlington on. Okay? So let's start out with that, because again, I don't think I've talked about this yet on my channel here. So here's the Mission Spotlight. Right? So they go through and they tell you everything about how this works. So the Arlington gang is wreaking havoc on Stanton in a matter of all deadly fighters and gunships, and rumor has this got his hands on a devastating Idris capital frigate. Take down Arlington targets, keep them safe, keep the system safe, and reap the rewards of a job well done. Right? Very cool. Before you begin, which is even cooler, you have to meet a mission giver. Okay? And you go through and you talk to Miles Eckert, and yeah, it's very, very neat, I think. It's one of the coolest ways to get started, right? And then they give you some tips and tricks. And then, but so they say the more missiles, the better. And check out all the ships below for out-of-the-box loadouts. Perfect for tackling the Arlington threat. So all this really was, instead of doing something good, was a thinly veiled ship sale. And it's all the ships that take on, like, combat ships, but specifically ones that are better at taking on larger ships. So bombers, the Ares series. Yeah, it's a funnel to the cash shop. And the thing that I said on Week in Review is that, okay, like, I get it. You're a business. You got to sell ships, right? This is what you do. But there's no mention. Like, here's the deal. This is a community-focused thing. This is a guide. We have tips and tricks. Nowhere are we guiding our player base to the in-game shops and where these ships are sold and how much they're sold for in-game currency. Right? Nowhere are we explaining to the player base that exists. Maybe that's already well known. Maybe that's something that they're making assumptions that the player base would know that that's the case. But if we're making assumptions that players know that they can buy ships, well, then players would know about the mission in the first place, most likely, right? So it's kind of a weird one here where I think CIG should be posting more things on their website. I think that there should be a guide of this on their YouTube channel to go along with this. You know, where Jared's kind of looking around going, I don't have any content. Well, doing guides like these on your own YouTube channel and doing deep dives with the really good quality that they're able to put out would probably be a lot better than anything that people like me or Morph or whoever makes videos out there could do, right? So yeah, just really wanted to point this out and go, hey, this looks pretty bad. It's embarrassing, and it makes it really hard to like be a member of this community when you're being. A really good thing is all just a thinly veiled funnel to get you to buy a hammerhead for $725, right? So I don't know how I feel about this, guys. It doesn't feel good, though. I'll tell you that. And yeah, let's jump back, though. And then the team's still focused on getting the remainder of Alpha 320 out the door into the hands of our Evo Kati testers. While some elements of 320 have been in testing, we intend to expand we intended to expand the content last week. However, we ran into a number of issues that prevented us from doing so. The team is making good progress on clearing out the blockers, and we're targeting an Evo Kati rollout this week that includes additional 320 content. Okay, so that's a good bit of update on what's going on with 320. We haven't been hearing a lot about it, to be honest. Everything that you have been hearing is likely a leak from any Evo Kati tests, right? So that's good to hear there. What's going on this week is subscriber monthly newsletter. Okay. Wednesday is the latest monthly report. So that's good. We always like that. Thursday is the latest update on our location creation tool, Rastar, which, by the way, Rastar is what's preventing content in 320 from working. So, the platforms that just got delayed last week, Rastar is what delayed them. And they're saying in how it's being used in Alpha 320. It's literally not being used in Alpha 320. It's going to be in Alpha 320 dot whatever if we're lucky. Okay? And then this Friday, Star Citizen Live returns with a new game dev episode. Oh, cannot wait to see them create some new interactable that we're not going to use in the game. Very exciting. So we have a content-filled week, let me tell you. And then Saturday, there is a Stanton Cup race for XGR, in case you guys didn't know. So you can check it out on their Twitch channel or whatever. So, yeah. And we're not going to use Rastar as players for, I imagine, a very long time. So, yeah. It's not good. It's not good. No bueno, but just wanted to share that with you because it's a hard thing to say sometimes is they can't do anything good without selling something. They can't do anything without selling something, I should say. So, yeah, CIG.